Hey everybody, how's it going? Sorry, I was just getting things set up. He's not talking or stream is muted. Well, you see that big old "I'll be there soon" in the middle of the screen? Usually that text means I'm not set up yet. Fortunately, that text is now gone, as I am here. First time I arrived this soon? Yeah, usually it starts with like a few minutes of "I'll be there soon" text. Usually it just means like I'm getting my water filled up, or I'm sending out notifications to let people know on the different platforms that, hey, I'm gonna do a stream. You know, letting people know on Discord, Steam, Twitter, that kind of stuff. I think I got everything set up. Was there something I was gonna do in the game? Shoot Nanny. Should I do that now? Hold on. Let me tab it back into the game and open this thingy that you can't see. Shooter equals Shoot Nanny. That is a rename I want to do. I guess I don't need to do that yet. I mean, we're not going to get one of those this episode anyway. That's probably a little bit later down the line. How do we know that you're here and not your evil doppelganger MBD? Well, you see, as my evil doppelganger, he has a goatee, and as you can clearly see, I do not have a goatee. Can't you see me so clearly? Why did you stop using your camera? No reason, really. I just don't always like being on camera. I still have it, like, set up. Well, I have been having some issues with it. Sometimes it overheats after I've been live for a little while, and it'll just start turning itself off, and that's annoying. But, like, it doesn't always do that. I'm just, I don't know, not on camera right now. I feel like I get tired faster when I'm on camera. Then with my neck stuff, I've just been feeling rough. How's your neck? Okay-ish. It hasn't been too bad the last couple days, but, and maybe this is because, like, I messed up my back shoveling, so I have less support right now. But I have kind of a loud ringing in my ears, and there was a moment while I was getting set up where my hearing went kind of dead in my right ear for just like a moment, and the ringing is pretty loud in it. So I'm probably having a rough time with my neck right now, and I just don't feel it in like I don't feel it in my hand yet. I don't feel it in my, I guess it's like my right trap kind of area, or like right behind it. I don't know what the muscle's called right behind it. But that area is not rough yet, so there's that at least. Let me get a little more water in me. I've been drinking too much coffee and not enough water. Let me check all my shit here. Yep, that notification went out fine. That went out fine. Cool. Just making sure. Came back from a fun pure maths lesson. I hope it went well. Math is not usually referred to as fun, but it could be. Curses, how can I miss something so clearly visible? I know, right? Oh my god, why is it whenever I go live I get bombarded with messages? Now is not the time, the internet. Now is not the time to bombard me with messages. There we go. Those are all the things I like having open on the left. I should probably just get playing the game, shouldn't I? Because, like, if I'm already getting a ringing this loud in my right ear, then I'm not going to be good for, like, a super long stream. So let's get this going. Oh, by the way, I'm on Rima's stream tomorrow. We're going to be playing... Okay, we're going to be playing Crusader Kings 3, but she actually messaged me earlier and said that we're supposed to stream tomorrow, but she's not totally sure yet because she hasn't heard back from Lumi. So, I mean, if it means that the stream is off if Lumi isn't there, then I guess I don't know yet. Because no one's heard from Lumi yet. Oh, cool, she made a thumbnail and everything. That's really cool. We're playing with no DLC, right? She says. You're the host, so that's up to you. There, just letting her know. Oh, it looks like she already has a YouTube link for it. I guess I'll share that with you guys. Let me put that in the description, or the chat for you guys. There's a clickable link if you want to follow. Do you guys also use pure maths and mathematics literacy system in Canada? We don't have anything specifically called pure maths, so you guys might have a different system than us. Like, obviously at school we learn math, duh. I think everybody does. But no, I don't think... We didn't have anything called pure maths, so I'm gonna assume that you guys have a different system than we did. And it wouldn't shock me if I heard that yours was better. I don't have a whole lot of positive things to say about the public school system that I went through. I'm sure it's not the worst in the world or anything, but, ooh, everything I hear from my friends who went to private school, it sounds like they had it a lot better. Who do you think deserves to win the Royal Rumble? I mean, look, I'm not the best judge of that because I don't really keep up with WWE very much. So, like, who deserves it? I don't know, because I'm not watching week to week. I'm not seeing who's busting their ass and whatnot. If you were to ask me, like, just off the top of my head, name a WWE guy who would be really cool to see win the Rumble, I have long since wanted The Miz to have a Rumble win and a big win at Mania, and I feel like for a long time people made fun of me for that. But I think that I think that nowadays people are more appreciative of The Miz. Brother, I was a fan of The Miz back when he was still doing the chick magnet thing, and he had the dumb hat and the shirt with cut-off sleeves and all of that. And he was doing extreme expose on ECW and all that. You know, bird taunt Miz. I was a fan of him back then. So I'm happy that he gets some appreciation now. But I don't know. I think he's been ready for something like that for, like, almost a decade. The answer is always Finn Balor. I like Finn Balor a lot, but I don't know, does he need a Rumble win? I don't know. MDB's wrestling takes are often vindicated. That is true. I feel like anytime that whole MDB's takes are vindicated thing comes up, it always comes back around to Jinder Mahal. When I predicted Jinder Mahal's title win before he got moved to SmackDown, was it? I think it was SmackDown. Because I was the only human on Earth watching WWE Superstars in main event. I got to watch him get into crazy good shape. Everyone was like, oh, he got in crazy good shape overnight. It must be roids. Look, I don't know if he's on roids or not. I have no fucking clue. But what I can tell you is I watched him get that jacked over time. But, you know, I was the only one watching main event, so of course I'm the only one who saw that. It's funny because I saw an interview recently from probably like a year or two ago. It was like a public panel thing that he did with Kenny, what's his name? I think he's a Scottish dude. And he was talking about that, how people say that, like, Jinder got brought back in just to do the India tour, and they're like, no, they brought him back in for the SmackDown Raw brand split in 2016, and they immediately had no plans for him, and he was just on main event for a year. And I can tell you, thank you, Macintosh, and I can tell you, he's telling the truth when he does that interview, because I watched him debut on SmackDown, and then I watched him only be on main event for a year. Like, I was still watching actively back then. That was like 2016. So yeah, I can tell you, that guy was telling the truth. I was there. Do you guys also have business study in Canada as a school subject like we do in South Africa? No, I don't think we did. We definitely didn't in elementary school. In high school, there may have been an optional course to do, like, a business course. But again, that was optional, that was not mandatory, and most people didn't do it. And I can't tell you if it was any good. What happened to Chris Masters? Oh, he became Chris Adonis. He wrestled in TNA for a while. Actually, he was in NWA from, like, start of COVID for a few years, and he was really good. He was national heavyweight champion for a while. No, modern day Chris Masters is really, really good. Like, he's at his peak right now as a wrestler. People, they think of Chris Masters, they just think of him when he was in, like, his early 20s. And yeah, he was good back then, but he got so much better. Like, if WWE wanted, if any TV company wanted, really, they could bring Chris Masters in as Chris Adonis right now, and he could be a main event guy. And it would, like, it wouldn't feel out of place. Like, he's that good now. Do you remember Perk Angle? Yeah, I was there for all of that. Do you no longer stream on Twitch? No, I still stream on Twitch sometimes. I'm trying to build up the YouTube thing a little bit more, but I'm also using that as a way to get people to go follow my Twitch, you know? Like, I stream here, and then also the top link in my description is my Twitch, so that more people can find me over there as well. And I like doing both, just sometimes one, sometimes the other. I don't like keeping all my eggs in one basket. Have you played the most recent Pokemon games? No, I haven't. I was saving Scarlet and Violet for streaming, but then I was bedridden with neck issues when it came out. And I haven't gotten around to it because I also want to do, like, Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon first. So it will happen eventually. I streamed some Legends Arceus back when that was kind of new, and that was really fun, but again, health things got in the way. And then I haven't played the newer Legends Arceus thing. I forget the name of it. ZA? Legends ZA? Something like that? I don't know, I haven't played that one yet. Canadian question, how much truth is there to the meme that you're obsessed with maple syrup? Well, there isn't even a meme that I'm obsessed with maple syrup, so I guess there's no truth to it at all. Okay. I think I'm ready to get going. I'm just gonna wait till the music comes back in. Let me have a little water. Let me rehydrate. Dude, I'm warning you now. This might be a short stream, because as I sit here, my back is killing me. My neck is starting to get a little bit rough. The ringing in my right ear is getting a little loud. Today is 40 degrees Celsius in my city, Port Elizabeth, and had 2 hours pure math lesson. Wow, we didn't have 2-hour lessons for anything. Classes were like, in high school at least, I think a class was an hour and 20 minutes. 40 degrees Celsius, we get that sometimes in the summer with 100 humidity. Do DDP yoga sessions? I do. I mean, I used to more than I do now. I do yoga in general now, but I used to do DDP yoga. Like, I used to do DDPY, like, it wasn't even called that yet. It was like the old one. I forgot what they called it. When it was just like DDP Arthur and like 2 other people. I mean, using Canadians? No, Canadians are not actually obsessed with maple syrup. We're just the country that produces most of it, so people associate it with us. Maple's not, like, super common here. Like, obviously it's more affordable here than, I think, any other country on the planet. So it's more accessible, but, like, it's not like there's maple-flavored everything, you know? It's not that popular. How did your cat take to the dentist? Didn't happen, because we had a massive snowstorm yesterday, so no one could make it into the vet. Like, not only was I snowed in, but the vet was snowed in, so my vet herself had to call me and say, like, hey, you know, don't worry about having to cancel the appointment, like, no one can make it into work today anyway, I'm the only one in the office. So, like, the pet dentist, or surgeon, I don't know what their title is, couldn't even make it. So we gotta reschedule. Beloved Canadian things, have you seen Heated Rivalry? No, sorry, never heard of it. Do you think Triple H would have been in the place he would be if he didn't marry the boss's daughter? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. He would have definitely been a Hall of Famer, but I don't think he'd be running the company now. People say he got everything he got for marrying the boss's daughter. No, that's not true. He was already being pushed as a main event star before that happened. But he would be looked at more like, I don't know, he'd be looked at more like Shawn Michaels, looked at more like Kurt Angle or something, rather than literally running the company. I'm not gonna knock his talent, especially, like, some younger viewers may have only seen him after he had his bad leg injuries, and they're like, he's just okay in the ring. No, he was, like, really, really good in the ring before his injuries piled up. How well does Canada handle snowstorms? Are you handling it okay? You okay? Oh, no, Canada handles it fine. Like, obviously, we're prepared for it. Where I live, it's not only Canada, but it's on the Great Lakes. We have the lake effect, so it gets really cold and really hot here. You know, it's not atypical that we have a heat wave that hits 45 degrees Celsius, 100 humidity, and in the same year we'll have negative 35 Celsius snowstorm, you know? It's not even to talk about the wind chill. How do you felt if one of the boys is backstage walking Triple H being given everything by Vince McMahon because of nepotism? I have no idea. Can't put myself in the shoes. Those shoes are far too alien to me for me to go putting myself in them. I can't even put myself in the shoes of a pro wrestler. Like, you know, you can hear a million things about what the job is like, but you can't really know until you do it, you know? You hear about the long car rides, you hear about the soreness, the back bumps, the long nights in hotels, the doing promos in the mirror. You hear about these things, but you don't really know what it's like. You sound like the smartest person in the world for some reason. Well, I will assure you, I am not. I'm introspective. I generally try to think about things before I say them, although I do not always succeed. I think if I am coming across to you as smarter than I am, it's probably just a result of a lifetime of regrettable mistakes that I can look back on and say, well, I can learn from this. Does that make sense? I'm not even remotely close to perfect. However, that's good because that means there's a lot that I can firsthand learn from. Failure is a learning mistake. Learning mistake? A learning opportunity. Yeah, I can't even talk right. You're a good egg. Thank you, I try to be. I don't like when people put me on a pedestal. And I think it's because I am acutely aware of my own bad decisions. I don't even like the word mistake all the time, because mistake sounds like it's an accident, you know? No, like, okay, sure, there's plenty of accidents I've done before that I've regretted, but there's also tons of times that you can look back at what you've done, myself included, obviously, and you can say, like, no, that was a bad decision, you know? You could have done something else, but you decided to do something that you now regret. And maybe you regret it in the moment, and maybe you didn't, but looking back on it, you can regret that, you know? So I don't even necessarily like saying the word mistake, because, like, that doesn't... I guess mistake isn't wrong to refer to those moments, but it's not as accurate as it could be. If you call it a bad decision or a regrettable decision, I feel like that's more accurate. And when you look at it that way, it's easier to learn something from it and grow, you know? And be spitting right now. Oh, sorry. Can say from first-hand experience, you sound too smarter than you are being selective with what you say. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. I misunderstood that for a second. It's easy to sound smarter than you are by being selective with what you say. Yeah, that's true. That's true. If you're careful with your words, you'll come across as smarter than you are if you just blurt out the first thing that comes to mind. But I mean, that's true of everyone, right? And that's not like trying to pretend you're smarter than you are. That's just being kind of responsible. Be very responsible with what you choose to spend your time doing. Yeah, I mean... But, like, everybody just dopamine binges sometimes, right? Like, I'm not gonna go saying that I don't just zone out on my phone sometimes. I think everybody does that. An oof-type mistake, not an oops mistake. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. Wish I could help towards the tip goal, but I budgeted monthly subs for you. I'm down to my last €20 over 3 weeks. Hey, you don't owe me a dime. You take care of yourself. There's a difference between a fixed mentality and a growth mentality. Yeah, that's true. Bro, go and become a teacher? I already do enough teaching on this show. I'm good. I don't need to be a teacher. I don't want to be someone's role model, you know? Okay, well, even if I say it that way, that doesn't necessarily encapsulate how I feel. I am not setting out to be anyone's role model. I do hope that people can learn things from my show, even if I'm not setting out to teach people stuff. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm happy that I can have a positive influence, but I'm not trying to be influential. I'm just telling you what I think. That's UK pounds, not euro? Hold on, let me... Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, euro looks a little different. What do you think of Cedric Alexander? Oh, he's always been awesome. The North Carolina boys are always awesome, though. I'm happy he's in TNA now, because, like, man, he fits perfectly with the X Division. Cedric's great, too, because he's not just, like, athletically impressive, he's one of those guys who can sell the story with his face. You know what I mean? Another guy who can do that, who never gets credit for it, by the way, is Matt Stryker. People always just complain about him. They're like, oh, I hate his commentary. Okay, I get it, acquired taste or whatever. But watch Matt Stryker wrestle. He doesn't wrestle like anybody else. Every move feels creative and meaningful. Every facial expression feels like he's telling a story. Every moment feels like he's telling a story. He has a level of believability to his matches that rivals William Regal, where everything is done for a reason. And I never hear anyone give this guy credit for it. Short pre-stream today. Oh yeah, sorry, we talked about wrestling and then I got sidetracked. Krennigal was great at selling a match while it was happening. He could sell really well when the opponent kicked out. Not people. Yeah, that's true. He was like the master of the last millisecond kick out. And it looked like when he kicked out, it didn't look like he was being let up at all. It looked like he was forcing that shoulder up, you know? What do you think of Cedric Alexander's WWE theme song? Is it the one I'm thinking of, or was he, like, given a new one near the end? If you're talking about the one he had for ages, it's a good song. Dolph Ziggler's a great seller. Yes, he is. He's always been great. Retro, you can give me credit for this. You've been here long enough. I've always said that Dolph Ziggler's name is fine, but I don't know why he didn't just go by his real name, Nick Nemeth, because he sounds like he's in the Green Lantern Corps. That name is fucking awesome. I've been saying that for over a decade now, and now he's finally Nick Nemeth, and that name is way better. It's the same thing with Ryback. Why did he not just wrestle as Ryan Reeves? He sounds like Superman. He sounds like the Green Lantern. Ryan Reeves is a superhero name. Nick Nemeth is a superhero name. Why would you not also have that as your ring name? What a badass name. I also hate being put on a pedestal. Too small to balance on, eventually fall off and it hurts. Yeah, fair. Nick Nemeth sounds corny. Well, to each their own. I think it's a great name. Papa Shango's your favorite? Papa Shango's pretty cool. Although, he didn't really do much as Papa Shango, to be honest. He had a couple cool vignettes, but didn't really do a whole lot. I feel like people remember the aesthetic of Papa Shango more than they remember Papa Shango the wrestler. When you think of Papa Shango the wrestler, you mostly think of Godfather, maybe comma Mustafa? Don't remember you saying that about Nemeth. You can remember you saying that about Ryback, though. Oh, okay. Nick Nemeth sounds like a superhero name, or supervillain name, given how close it sounds to Nemesis. Okay, I could see that. Maybe he is one of the Yellow Lanterns. That's what they're called, right? The The Yellow Lantern Corps, the bad guys? I think. I don't know, I'm not a Green Lantern fan, sorry. Hopefully 2026 is less bumpy for you. Man, I hope. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, no, I'm gonna hit the record button. Sorry, I'm getting rambly again. Let me just have a sip of water here and hit record. Oh, fuck, right as the song ended. Yellow Lantern of Fear, that's what it was. Sinestro Corps, that was it. I just heard it incredibly quiet. I took a mint. Yes, Alexander, that is what they're there for. I don't know why that was so quiet for me. Was that really quiet for you too? Come on, let the music come in. Any minute now. I don't like opening the show when there's no music. Come on. What is that? Oh, dead peacock. Dead for 10 days. Yeah, let's not eat that. Game? Game? If I shake you more, will you give me music? Do I need to wind the music box? I see how it is. I think I'm gonna have to just start. Watch, I'll start and then the music will come in. Alright. Alright, I'm hitting record again. Why did the music box? Is that a FNAF reference? Fuck you. Alright. Hey, the music! Yes! Hey everybody, welcome back! What you don't know, if you were just watching the YouTube recording version, I was just waiting for like a full minute for the music to come in, and I said, as soon as I start, the music will come in. And literally, as I say the first word, the music comes in. Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's unpause the game. We'll just have it on low speed for now. In between episodes, I didn't do anything. Nothing happened between episodes. I mean, in real life, stuff happened. We had a big snowstorm the other day, which sucks because, one, my back is wrecked today because I had to shovel a whole lot, so the bottom right of my back is like really rough. And also it canceled my cat's dentist appointment. Sabu had a dentist appointment yesterday that he was supposed to go to. Sorry, resting, not sleeping? Why come you not sleep? Oh, you've already had enough sleep, okay. Whatever. Yeah, he had a dentist appointment yesterday, but we got snowed in, and so did the vet's office. So, yeah, that sucks. Nothing we can do about that. That's just gonna have to get rescheduled. Which, on the nice side, means I have a little bit more time to build up the money for it. I mean, I'm putting it on a credit card anyway, so I guess I have some time to pay that off. Poll? Oh shit, you're right. I should do a poll for the YouTube audience. Guys, what's the poll today? Can you guys give me an idea for what the poll is today? And will you guys give me ideas? What's this quest? A novice from the Imperium is making a request. He wants you to take care of his favorite pet, Flamingo Pebbles, for 11 days. That's not bad. I'll do that. Who is stacking the honor on right now? It was Soupnado? Soupnado's a freeholder, okay. We'll do that with Soupnado. There we go. Yay! Don't get mauled by a raptor or something. Okay, you're only allowed indoors. Oh, and we gotta update some of these zones again. We're gonna expand the indoor zone. And we're going to clear this area from the outdoor zone so that the elephant doesn't walk in. You know, the elephant in the room. Will we be rated this stream? I mean, we have been every stream. I feel like that poll, that's a little bit less fun. And yes, the poll could be no words, and it could be yes and no, and that still works for engagement, but I would rather a fun poll. Fun polls are more fun. Bro should go to the chiropractor at this point. Okay, well, chiropractors are not real doctors, 1. 2, I went to a physiotherapist for a little bit when I was told to go to one, and the doctor gave me a referral. But I was also under insurance back then that I am not under anymore. And also money's not as good as it used to be. So, like, I don't have that kind of money. I can't afford that. Sorry. So I just do my at-home physiotherapy. And, like, it does a great job, but you know what it can't overcome? When you have to shovel snow that's almost at knee height for like an hour yesterday and you wreck your back doing it. Yeah, I don't think physiotherapy can overcome that. It's a good thing I've been doing deadlifts again for the last couple months, because if I didn't, I can promise you I'd be in much worse shape today. Question, can MDB read? I was actually just telling someone on Dev's server about that earlier, like literally less than an hour ago. I read something wrong, and then I realized I read something wrong, and then I shared the picture of the Wikipedia page that said MDB never learned how to read. Ugh, I hate that this house has, like, marsh in it. I can fix that. Do we have, like, any wood outside what's in storage? We have 207 out there. That's including the 45 in storage. Okay. That's, like, enough for a tiny bit of flooring. Okay, they still need to build that, and then they need to do the flooring. I already marked the flooring down, though. Okay. Alexis, what are you doing? You're praying, you're resting. Are you, like, hurt? What's wrong with you? Oh, you have sleeping sickness. That's the problem. So you're getting bed rest. Okay. His only thing above priority 3 is mining. There. I'm gonna mark his smithing and his tailoring to a higher priority as well. Will we start doing magic this stream? I mean, magic is like psi powers in this game, essentially. So the way that works is kind of weird. I don't know how to explain that. Like, do we start doing that this stream? That's something pretty well under our control. I guess we got to make a throne room, don't we? Hey, YouTube ad placement, because now you have to refresh because you're 20 seconds behind. Does it really put you behind for that? That's so weird. What do we need for building? You know what? I have a list. Let me open this up. So, you can't see this, but in my Steam overlay, there's a notes section, and I like to write little notes. So I wrote down a list of different room types and what we do and do not have. So right now we have kitchen and freezer, dining room, a temporary lab, a workshop, and housing. We need a rec room, which we're working on, a prison, a hospital, potentially a barracks. We need containment rooms for the horror things, a proper storage room, because we just have like a shed. Classroom one day, a toxic pack room, a greenhouse. Because we don't need a greenhouse, I'll mark that off. We don't need that in a jungle. A temple, and a throne room. Yeah, Psylink, but yeah, it's just magic with a sci-fi aesthetic. Okay, everybody's out working right now. Hey, you're harvesting rice? Okay. Alexis, you're still resting. How much rest do you need for this? He's building immunity, but he's building immunity pretty slow. Does he really have nothing else to do? Is there no work order here? There's duster work orders, but we might be low on leather. Yeah, we don't have a ton of any individual thing of leather. What do we need for a duster? Like 80? 80, yeah. Okay, that's the problem. So I gotta hunt a little more. Wildlife. Let's hunt peacock and peahen. And a wild boar. That'll work. And that's probably a Millie Girl job. Now, Soupnado, when you're done dropping that off and trying to convert him, I think we need a new village thing. What do they call it? Role change. I think I want to role change Soupnado. We need, like, a village leader. We need a Prince Alexander. And Soupnado, as the other great talker, should probably be that. This is something I probably should have done earlier. Oh, see Odin. This is probably something we should have done earlier. because we are collective, so the work order job thing works really, really well. Ooh, Duncan's probably gonna join us in a week, maybe. Supnado, Prince Alexander, yeah. We'll do that now. Following things, yes. Require the following apparel. Sometimes it's better you wait until you're more established before you assign roles. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. And while we get ready for that, we'll make the Visage Mask work order. There it is. Just need to do one of decent quality. We'll make it out of steel so it has some protective ability. It only requires 15. It'll look pretty cool. It looks very sinister, but it actually does work as a bit of an armor for your face. It's pretty cool. Supnado offers thoughts on her weight and how it relates to the role. That's a weird opener for your speech as the new Prince Alexander. Describe her weakness and how to overcome them. Talked about life's purpose. Proclaimed she had a mint. Explained her dedication to her beliefs. Talked about her desire to serve the community. Described her weaknesses and how to overcome them again. Spoke of the importance of her new role. Explained the responsibility of her new role. Offered thoughts on her strength and how to leverage them. Strengths, sorry. Easy for me to say. Offered thoughts on her new role of the community.
I took a mint.
Help yourself. That is what they're there for.
Yay! Alright, she's gonna need a Visage Mask, but that's okay. Hey, Alexis, what do you need right now? What are you upset about? You've got a tattered parka. Okay, well... first of all, mark these. But I need to manage some stuff here. Apparel, anything. First of all, the people who could be wearing anything, don't wear tattered shit. Just gonna immediately put that on, so I don't need to worry about that. And it looks like Alexis is working on that Visage Mask. Perfect. So I'm thinking we try and get the rec room up today. Shouldn't be that hard. I should put down some orders to chop more wood, though. Because we're always going to need more. Hey, Visage Mask. Good quality. Alexis, you're taking the parka off. Good. Supnado, I'm going to have you immediately force wear the mask. Alexis, immediately put the mask on. Fucking hell. Drop the fucking mask. Thank you. Supnado, wear the mask. It's yours. I wish I could assign individual items to individual people better. Like, to forbid it to be worn by anyone but her. I guess I could make a manual apparel just for Supnado. But still. There's essentially 9 lantern cores now. Green, yellow, orange, red, blue, violet, indigo, black, and white. White is essentially a god. Huh. The people who didn't watch the pre-stream have no idea why you brought that up. They must be so confused. And we'll just leave them in the dark. It's like 200 steel for a tool cabinet, right? Yeah, it is. But they're so good, and you can stack 2 of them. Tool cabinets you want near your workbenches, they speed up the rate at which you build stuff. I do still like that we have a table over there for people to have lunch at. I think we're probably going to keep that. We're just going to move it, you know, as we start moving things into this room. We probably want to expand the storage today. Maybe we just build it down to here and build in a bunch of shelves and stuff, right? That might be the way to do it. use some of these pre-existing walls and build off of that. Assuming you're talking about, or would imagine you're talking about the DC Comics franchise. Nah, we're talking about wrestling. And I was talking about how for years I've been saying that Nick Nemeth and Ryan Reeves sound like Green Lanterns, but in reality they're the real names of pro wrestlers, Ryback and Dolph Ziggler. All right, she's still working on the wood. Good. Where's the poll posted? Oh yeah, we had to do the poll. Will anyone join the colony this stream? Yes, no. I think the chances are pretty high, personally, because Duncan, but I don't know. It might be a short stream because my neck is a candy-ass piece of trash. Oh, and I'll do the super chat goal thing. There, share how you'll celebrate. My neck will magically heal itself. Start goal. Just making promises I can't keep. You know, my favorite pastime. What just fell there? Oh, Bubsy's hunting with a crossbow. Is that nerve spiker gonna be any good for hunting? Probably not. Probably not. No immediate danger, death in 24 hours, yeah. Bubsy, can you go get your bow back? Isn't there a good quality bow somewhere? There's a normal quality, it's a flame bow, I don't want that. I'll use the item search. That's this one? Here we go, just laying out in the open. Bubsy, go equip that. Okay, we need to start making shelving just for weapons. I kind of want to put it in this hallway here, but at the same time, that's where the prison is right now, and I don't want them opening the door and going right for the weapons. Hate YouTube ad placement, because every time an ad pops up on the screen, I have to refresh because I'm about 20 or 30 seconds behind, which is very annoying. That is really annoying. I wish I had any control over that. Trust me, I fucking hate the automated ads. The thing is, on YouTube, you literally, they do not inform you that I'm streaming if I don't have the ads turned on. It's brutal. Ooh, need more lighting in here. Ugh, that wire does not go very far. We'll do one right here. Yeah, that'll do. Trying to fix up the base more. Man, that's a whole day of work done, and they got so little done. And the problem, really, is that Soup NATO is the only person doing construction, and it's just too much work for one person. Plus, we lost a lot of work hours that day with her doing her job. But it was important, like her getting her role, because now we can do leader speeches, which greatly increases the work speed of everybody. And it's also a mood buff, which is pretty important for keeping everyone sane. I think it's work drive? Yeah, you can call on someone to work harder. Leader speeches are valuable. These are things I should really be doing more often. There's also combat command, which is pretty sweet, but I don't think we need it this early. Oh, there's a mad cobra. Cobra, like the anime guy. All right, Millie, you can shoot that cobra down. Where'd it go? There it is. There it is. Oh, bonked the bike. Yeah, just shoot the cobra in the middle of the night. Don't keep missing. Don't keep missing! Okay, nope. We need people on hand for this. Alexis, you don't even have a weapon. Bubsy, get out here. Alright, it's gonna come in. Ah! One bite, but only a bruise. Fuck. Alright, alright. Moving for melee. Bash that cobra! Okay, okay, we killed it. But we got a few bad bites. Ooh, minor toxic buildup, initial toxic buildup. Okay, Millie didn't get bad, Bubsy kinda did. And he's getting right in bed, good. Okay, tending to Bubsy, good. Hold on, is he allowed good medicine now? Because he should be. Good, just making sure. Okay, she's smart to go tend to him first. Is there any blood in this room? Clean the room and then tend to him. Because I don't want him getting sick. And I wish there was a light in here, but what are you gonna do? YouTube showing the greedy side by forcing ads? Yeah, and Twitch did the same thing. Twitch doesn't work quite the same. They don't not show it to people if you don't have auto ads turned on, but they do show everybody an ad when they first come to the stream if you don't have auto ads turned on. It's really annoying. Okay, she's gonna go get more medicine. That's fine. Resting? No. Tend to Millie Girl. Creative inspiration for 8 days. Her next furniture, art, or item she creates will be 2 qualities higher than normal. Okay. So I should have her build something valuable to us next instead of, like, a dresser or something. What's something we could do with relatively cheap stuff that would be good? Like an armchair? A really good quality armchair would have value, but I don't think we have enough of anything stored. Because, like, a masterwork armchair would be great for putting in front of the research bench. A throne, I could do, like, a really great quality meditation throne. There'd be some value there. Maybe a table. Yeah. I could do, like, a really beautiful table for the dining room. That would have some value. You know what? I like your idea. I'll just build it in here for now. And I'll manually tell her to do it, like, in the morning or something. Doesn't she need sleep? She's got some sleep, but really, she should probably sleep more. She's cued to always get medicine as her top priority, and she always hauls things on her way there, which is smart. I'm happy they did that. Now is she going to sleep? No, she's gonna go eat while she's up. That's fine. Now she's gonna go sleep. Yes. Alexis is tailoring a duster. Cool. Hey Alexis, can you just haul that inside? I don't like this stuff out here rotting. Hey Alexis! You just got rid of your shitty old tattered parka and you've been making clothing for us. All you missed is Soup Nato is now officially the Prince Alexander of the colony, meaning she's essentially the leader. And she gained some abilities based on that, and you made her a visage mask, which is kind of her leader attire. It's a steel mask she wears, gives her a little protection, and just looks kind of sinister. Alright, Big Game Boy is feeding Bubsy, because he's, you know, kind of got cobra bites. He's having a bit of a rough time. He's a little less conscious because of it. But it won't last long. He didn't get bit enough for it to be dangerous. He just needs a bit of bed rest. Alright, we have a lot of wood out here now. This is good. Playing horseshoes, that's good. There. Gonna have everyone get up and do their daily morning routine. Tattered apparel? Big Game Boy? What's tattered? He put on a cloth parka. Is he set to something else? He's set to worker. Okay. How about worker also doesn't wear tattered shit? Because there's no reason to put on a parka in the boiling hot jungle. It's actually only 19 Celsius. It's not that hot right now. Music is kind of loud compared to your voice. Sorry. Chat, do you want me to turn it down, or is it okay for you guys? I know it'll be okay on the YouTube recording, but I also want it to be okay for you guys. And in fairness, I just had the mic not in the best position. Let me move that. There, I'm more in front of the mic now. Sorry. My bad. What's everyone's weapons? Not any weapon updates yet. It's a bit too loud. I'll turn it down. See how that feels. Yeah, it looks like the music is around, like, 28 to 30 decibel now. Which is probably around where it should be. Does he have a stool? Normal quality stool, okay. And he's almost done the duster. Much better? Sweet. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Subnato's up and working, building some flooring. Hey, Big Game Boy, can you start hauling some wood to that table to save some time? Cool, he's on it. Now, I think it's time we start setting up this workshop a bit more. Maybe we move that, like, there. Yeah, something like that. And then we can start putting more stuff in here. Like... I think we might be ready for an art bench. Yeah, art bench. We can learn how to do a lot more things later. Like, we're doing smithing right now? Smithing, and then we're gonna do psychoid brewing, which we should have done earlier. And Alexis immediately put on that duster that she just made. That's good. Dusters not only give you a little bit of protection, but they give you some heat resistance, which is pretty important when you live in a jungle. That's why I'm making these dusters. So Bubsy's got one, Alexis has got one. I guess we need 5 now. Yeah. Big Game Boy charmed Supnado by making an observation about the link between alien conspiracies and human nature. Supnado did not respond. Supnado and Big Game Boy communicated thoughts about art history. Man, Big Game Boy has been striking out with all the women of the colony. That's funny. Oh, our steel is really low. It might be time we start deconstructing spaceship chunks. Oh, space. No, is it not called spaceship chunk? Ship chunk. Here we go. So we got 5. The closest one to us is this one right here. I'll mark that for deconstruction. Supnado no longer building... Oh, okay, no, she built it. Okay, excellent quality. I was hoping for a masterwork, but excellent is pretty cool. I'm gonna deconstruct the old one. I don't think there's any reason to keep it. So we'll just get some of the wood back. Cool. Tending to Big Game Boy. Okay, that is important. Go do that. I too tried to charm women by ranting about alien conspiracies and human nature. Don't we all? So relatable. Hey, Millie, can you, Oh, you can't clean the room, right? Because you refuse to ever clean rooms. Fuck. Okay, what's everyone else up to? Bubsy's sleeping, Alexis is in bed rest. God, nothing's getting done because everyone's getting bed rest again. Sleeping sickness. I hate sleeping sickness. Medical treatment needed, Alexis. Fuck, this is burning through our medicines. It's also creating tons of work for Supnado, who's already really got other things to be doing. Okay, Big Game Boy is tending to Alexis as well. That's good. Cool. This needs refueling. But it's not that... Oh, it is getting hot again. Okay. Elephant casually wandering the base. Yeah, Retro's our pet elephant. I told him not to go in buildings, and yet he still just fucking does sometimes. Because he's only allowed in the outdoors area. I forgot I have to mark the doors themselves, or else he'll wander onto the door tile. There. I don't really need a wall here, do I? Yeah, I don't really need a wall there. I could just, like, do that, and this could be a rec room. It'd be kind of a small one, though. It doesn't need to be that big, but maybe something like that? Something like that. Had to be tame an entire elephant? Well, Big Game Boy is like a beast master. He's real good with animals. Hauling steel, what are you doing? You're harvesting a rice plant? Can you just go deliver that table first? That's a higher priority. Subnado told a joke about training apes to Big Game Boy. Ah, must have assumed Big Game Boy would love that one since Big Game Boy's the beast master. And the farmer. He's got some pretty important jobs. Tending to the animals and the plants is pretty high priority. Alright, she's got that power line mostly in there. A little bit more work to be done there. Next woodworking be chair, desk, work table? I have no idea. Yeah. Oh, I see the art bench got done. I want... Oh, statue, that's new. I want a large sculpture. Can be made out of stone or wood for now. Do until you have 3 for now. And I'll just have that in the work orders. We're also gonna build just some stools for now because they're cheap to make. And later we're gonna be replacing those with like dining room chairs and stuff. Those just, they take a long while to create a dining room chair, even if it's not many ingredients, so I kinda wanna do those later. Hey, Subnado, when you're done recruiting him, clean his prison again. I don't like the prison being dirty. Okay, I think he is gonna join us. He's not too far off. Okay, Busby, how you doing? You're not feeling great. Yeah, your genetic dependency on Psychite is starting to really upset you. Slept in heat? Oh, right, there's no ventilation down there yet. The thing is, it requires a lot of power for that. Not power, steel to put in the vents and everything. That's the problem. Really what we need is a vent down there and then like vents connecting up all of this, but it's 30 steel for each one. It's not cheap. Genetic dependency? Yeah. So Bubsy is a waster. Wasters require Psychite occasionally, just on a genetic level. It's their xenotype. By the way, we're almost done researching smithing. Millie Girl's been hard at work in the lab. We should probably put a little table to eat on in there so that she's not eating on the floor all the time. I'll do that. I'll do a wooden stool there and just a small wooden table. God, this is so much work for so few people. Relax and socially, can you? We'll never do hauling. Ugh. I hate that every time it starts with, can you? The answer is no. At least it means that she spends a lot of time researching, which is valuable. Is she becoming good at it yet? Oh, she's at 6 now. Yeah, she's a decent researcher. I think she was at 3 before, but all the time she spent on it has gotten her a lot better. You know what we need to do? We need to start getting robots, because we need a cleaning droid more than anything. This base gets filthy, and no one's got the time. Okay, Bubsy's fully healed, so he can get back to working. What's Bubsy good at again? Mining, crafting, shooting. Okay. Not many of the things we need doing right now, but hey, he's nimble and he's good at hunting, so that is pretty nice. Helps offset his wooden foot. Brobots will be super useful. Yeah, we need some bot bros. Brobots. Brobots in disguise. Oh, I gotta fix my armrests a little. They were too low. There we go. That's better. Everyone's in bed? Everyone's in bed. Okay, we'll go faster speed. Animal filth? Pebbles. Stop shitting in Supnado's room. Okay, is this set up? Okay, I have the stone blocks done. I can start building out of stone now. That's good to know. I wish I had someone just hauling wood all the time. How much do we have? Grand total cut? 257 is looking like the correct number. Oh god, the power is going out because no one's been refueling the generator. Can Supnado please refuel the generator immediately? I don't like the freezer turning off. Does it need to be turned back on, or... It's got fuel, it's just not outputting anything. What's going on? Bubsy, can you throw more in there? Okay, no, it was just taking a minute. Throw more wood in anyway. I don't trust that thing. Cool. Cool. New quest, Deserter. Sickly child calling from nearby. She's deserted the army of the Imperium and is being hunted by a loyalty squad. She wants to join you at Bad Street. She's gonna bring 2 Psylink neurofarmers. Not only will I have to fight a trooper who's probably gonna be very difficult, but it'll make them hate me. I'm not gonna do that. With only 5 people, you can't have a dedicated hauler. If only we had dogs. Yeah, I mean, with 5 people, you could have a dedicated hauler if someone had an aptitude for it. You know, like really good movement traits, and you had everything else covered pretty well, but we don't. That's the problem. It wouldn't even be that bad if more people could do hauling in general so that everyone could help out a bit, but really they can't. The person who would have most of the time to do it is Millie Girl, but Millie Girl is not a good hauler. She is incapable of hauling and cleaning. It's brutal. It's brutal. Alright, is that like fueled up? Yeah, 3 days worth, we're good. Only need a little bit more research and then we're done smithing. Supnado's just working on that stuff. Hey, can we chop that whole room there? In fact, I'm gonna do a cut plant order on any plant that is large enough that it might give Supnado a hard time. Solar flare. Yeah, for about a day, all electrical devices are shut down. Now, thankfully, we have a fueled stove, so we can still do that, but that does mean food in the freezer could start going bad. Also, we need someone to haul this rice, because we have food to cook with, we just haven't hauled it in. Millie Girl, oh, right, you can't. You're just hauling because you're cooking. Okay. Big Game Boy. Bubsy is cleaning dirt off dirt. Hey, Bubsy, can you go haul some rice? And Alexis is resting. Yep, only 25% on immunity. That's brutal. Alexis, are you good in combat? No, you're awful. We will get you a weapon at some point, though. Supnado's just a building. Cool. Millie Girl's researching. That's important. Detected a steelwork site nearby. How nearby? That is pretty nearby. Only has like 200 steel, though. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, she's hauling. Bubsy's cleaning dirt off dirt. Go haul that wood inside, please. Ugh, he moves so slow. Even with his jogger ability, the wooden foot really slows him down. Smithing is done! Get Psychite brewing immediately. Alright, what is next? Electric smithy? I guess electric smithy is fine, yeah. Right there. Solar flare is ending, good. Okay, it wasn't that long. Not long enough to really rot any food, we're good. Are we still using more power than we're making? Only very slightly. We need another generator. Did that thing ever get deconstructed? No, not yet, because Supnado's been so busy with everything else. Hauling one piece of wood at a time. Are you kidding me? Okay, Big Game Boy, please go haul some. please speed that up for her. Big Game Boy. That was embarrassing. Get more. Thank you. Bubsy's having a food binge. Okay. Oh, there's a rotting body up there. Can you bury that, please? There's an open grave right next to him. Fucking hell, guys. I should do another one for the skeleton, too. There. Is Bubsy the only one with a psychite dependency right now? Yeah, that and Duncan, but he's still a prisoner. Okay, what's she doing? She's still doing the walls, okay. Oof. She just gets the tiniest bits of wood and then runs over and does a tiny amount. All of her time is just being spent walking. Okay, we're basically out of wood again. Cut a bunch of that. Okay, he's gonna go harvest. Good. Am I saying Bubsy again? Did I say Bubsy? Busby. Fuck. I don't know, my brain doesn't work. Oh, the prison's gonna get hot again. Wood usage in this base is so high. Thankfully, there's a lot of trees, and the trees grow back very quickly because it's a jungle. It's just, you know, it's a lot of labor. It's worth it, though, because it's very renewable. You know, he's on a food binge, but he's not eating much. Random macaw egg. He's just drinking barrels of milk. All right. Medical treatment needed on Big Game Boy. Hey, Subnado, can you just tend to him real quick? Thank you. Medical treatment needed. Alexis. Okay. Big Game Boy, can you do this one so that Subnado can sleep? Big Game Boy, I guess you gotta start carrying medicine as well, don't you? Okay, needs people to help prepare a ceremony. Needs to land 2 colonists for 18 days. Damn. That's long, but the tech print for specialized limbs is pretty cool. We wouldn't be able to use it for a while, though. I'm probably not going to pick that up because we're already starved for labor. But I'll hold off and we'll see if we're in a better position to do it before time's out. Alright, Big Game Boy, what are you doing now? Taking medicine, that's fine. Now is he going to sleep? Yeah. We need people? Yeah. Well, thankfully, we might be recruiting someone soon. Okay, Busby's done his food binge. He's gonna go to sleep now. Good. Go sleep that off. Alright, it's almost waking time. Now it is waking time and just no one's woken up yet. I'm gonna just do that. Draft and undraft, so everyone who has enough energy will get up. They can all get their meals in, do their recreation together, you know. Mealtime together is good. It's social time for them. How hard would getting a robot be? Not that hard, to be honest. We break this thing apart, get the transponder, and then I think we, like, call in some mechs and we have to fight them. We're not really great at fighting right now. No, you didn't read it in the way. No. Oh, you wanted me to do the no. I mean, it's not something that's something. I can't do it. You know, it's gotta be stomp that baby. That's the cadence. Are we really out of wood? Okay, Big Game Boy. Harvest these first. I'm gonna just manually tell him to do a bunch of them. That's the top priority today. Go cut like 9 trees. Yeah, we have a flamingo. It's temporary. We're babysitting someone's pet flamingo. Okay, now you go deliver. Cool. There. There we go. Now Soupnado can just real quick put these walls up. There we go. We can now roof the area, the rec room. Big Game Boy. Cut that tree for her so that she doesn't have to do it because it'll take her forever. Thank you. Beautiful. Oh, she still has to cut that one. Whatever. I need wood. We need people. Oh. Ooh, I need wood. Okay, I'm gonna leave these doors open now that this is all roofed. How much wood here? Almost 300. That's not bad. There's still more to cut, though. But Big Game Boy's working on other crops, which is important. Could you haul some rice in so that it doesn't take forever to cook? Thank you. Alexis, I hate that your sleeping sickness is causing us to require so much more labor. Hey, recruitment attempts on Duncan are gonna start. Good, good. Millie girl, oh right, you can't haul. I was gonna ask her to haul because she was right there. Okay, that's a Busby job then. Busby, go haul some of that wood over to storage. How much does he carry at a time? 38? That's not much. I'm guessing it's because his manipulation is so poor, because of his deficiency. He needs Psych IT pretty badly. Well, the research is already like half done on it. Now, Duncan's not been named yet. You can't name them until they join you. I guess I need to... no, I'll wait till he joins before I up the clothing list. Because some of them might already count. By the way, started your multiplayer Schedule 1 playlist. Is fucking fun to watch. I'm happy you're enjoying it. Me and Liana are probably going to do more of that soon. We were just talking in the DMs about it like a day ago. You know, there's more updates to the game now, too. Man, the days are just breezing by. Millie Girl's researching. Good. Because Busby is pretty hampered right now until he has his Psych IT. He's moving at half capacity right now. And we need labor, so that's not good. Ugh, look at this. Moving slower, manipulating slower, consciousness is lower, he's eating and talking slower. It's not good. He needs his drugs. Have they added anything? Sorry, is that in reference to RimWorld or Schedule 1? Suddenly I'm #1 chatter. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Is the #1 chatter thing just who sent the most messages? Schedule 1. Yeah, since the last time we streamed it, they added rival gangs, so now there's like another gang that can fight you, so weapons finally have a purpose. And, also, they added shrooms, which I haven't even played since that patch came out, so that's all new to me. I think there's a few other, like, small things they added as well. Like, you don't need beds anymore for employees, you can get lockers, so you can, like, fit them better. Which is good, because the beds took up a lot of floor space. Gold mining detected really close by, only 2 people it's only 32 gold, who cares? Favorite Odyssey feature so far? What's your favorite Odyssey feature? Man, we gotta hunt more. There aren't many safe things to hunt. Like, I guess monkeys. Yeah, they're pretty safe to hunt. I'll hunt some tortoises. some chinchillas. Maybe that was too much marking, considering we also need a lot of research done. I don't know. Okay, Alexis. It's time you study. We need your prowess. Get studying. We need the Psychite tea. I upped his priority to the highest. Alexis is going to study until we have this shit done, and Duncan just joined. Hell yeah. Duncan's immediately whipping his pants off. Hold on. Let's up this. Okay, Duncan. The first name I see in the chat is Incinerator. Congratulations, Incinerator. Oh, no, hold on. Don't know why there was a J there. There we go. Incinerator, you're in the crew. You're a musical kid and an animal farmer. Although you're not good with animals or farming. You are chemically interested, which is good considering you're a waster. You're a pyromaniac, which is a little concerning for when you have a mental break. You're beautiful, so people generally like you. You're a very talented artist, and you're pretty good at shooting. Those are the things you have a passion for. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip you with that nerve spiker so that you have a weapon. There we go, and we will assign you a schedule as well. Schedule 1, if you will. There we go. Now we got more people out there hunting. Hey, Big Game Boy, haul another shipment of rice in. Medical treatment needed, Big Game Boy. What's up with our age bracket of this colony? Why are all of the probably men so old? How old is Incinerator? 52. Alexis is 37. 37's not that old. Bubsy is only 28. Buzzbee. God, what's wrong with me? Big Game Boy's 55. As for the women, we have Millie Girl at 27 and Soupnado at 26. Soupnado's actually the baby of the group, despite being the leader. Wrestling Empire and WrestleMania 2000 guy from Twitch. Hell yeah, those games rock. Well, I guess, oh, I can't mark this for no refueling, can I? I'll just deconstruct it for now, then. Soupnado's hauling steel. Did Soupnado finally deconstruct the thing? I guess so. Yeah, I don't see it anymore. Good. Ooh, I gotta mine that. You know what? There's mining to be done, like, right here. I'm gonna mark just a little bit of that for mining. Because I know that we have some people good at mining. And Soupnado's building the extra generator. Good. Because right now, we are basically at our limit. We're only generating 30 watts extra, so we're gonna run out. So we're building a second generator so that that's not a problem. We're gonna need batteries too, but we need to research that. Yeah, we don't start with batteries. Deconstructing the cooler, cool. Gonna put that little bit of flooring in. How low are we on wood? Are we like out still? 200. And we're about to use another 75 on the new generator. Just watching Buzzbee miss this tortoise over and over. Man, we are blowing through our good medicine because of this sleep sickness. This sucks. Cool, got that little bit of flooring, and you can see she noticeably moves faster on the flooring. Repairing some walls. That must have been from when we were shooting the Cobra earlier. Well, needs to get done eventually, as boring of a job as that is. Millie Girl's going back out hunting. Good, some butchering is done. That gets us more leather for making more dusters and stuff. How goes the studying? It's going. We're more than halfway. I need so many new things. This is brutal. Who's the best at mining? Mining. We have 2 people really good at it. Okay. Incinerator, what are you really good at again? Research, cleaning. What are your trades? Do you have anything slowing you down? Psychite deficiency. Yeah, that is slowing him down. A lot. But that's fixable. Great at art. So that should be a higher priority. Hunting and art is some of the higher priorities on him. Can definitely do plant cutting and growing, although he's not awesome at them. I'm gonna have growing as a lower priority, actually. I think the best Odyssey feature is the special animal abilities it adds. Oh yeah, those are cool. I didn't know that was added in Odyssey. I thought that was a free patch alongside Odyssey kind of thing. But yeah, like our elephant can learn how to do like a war cry. The war trumpet. That's pretty cool. Is Incinerator wooing the woman? Not yet, no. Not yet. Alright, Big Game Boy, haul a little bit of that medicine while you're out there. Just so it's more accessible. And not rotting out there. We have a lot of medicine. Hey, Big Game Boy tried it again. Big Game Boy tried to attract Millie Girl by saying good things about her eyes. Millie Girl turned away. It's like every day with this. Oh! It looks like a fireball every time he shoots that. It is not good for hunting, is it? Destroyed a kidney, though. It's just not a hunting weapon, you know? It's low damage for a reason. Alright, good. Yeah, bury that corpse. We don't need our people getting upset about seeing it every day. Whoa, careful, careful, Soup-Nado. Alright, Millie Girl got the monkey finished off. Cool. See, that's what the poll should be. Will anybody... Will Big Game Boy ever woo anyone successfully? Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot I'm legally obligated to remind you guys every once in a while, because if I don't remind people, people genuinely forget, and I really should be better about being a good YouTuber and doing this shit. If you like the stream, I mean like the like button, not if you're enjoying the, well, okay, I only want you to do it if you are enjoying the stream. You know what I'm trying to say. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button and vote on the poll, because doing those things increases the engagement metrics, which tells people who are already subscribed to me that the stream is live. Yes, the subscriber button means nothing. If you do not like the stream and do not do the poll thingy, people are genuinely not informed that this stream exists. Why does it work this way? I don't know. YouTube is bad. Big Game Boy and Soup-Nado chatted about food. Oh, wow, that's like the first time they've ever talked about something normal. Big Game Boy is gonna go rest. Good. Soup-Nado, go tend to him. We won the poll. We need a new one. Oh, shit, you're right. Well, I know what the new poll's gonna be. Start a poll. Will Big Game Boy woo anyone this stream? Start poll. There you go, you can vote on that poll too now. Wow, 48 of you watching, but only 26 likes, or 23 likes. I guess you just fucking hate me. Incinerator, go sleep. You need to sleep this off. Okay, how's the wood situation? It's pretty bad, isn't it? Shoot Frenzy on Buzzbee. Shoot more accurately for 8 days. That's pretty good, because we are doing some hunting. You want to be a baby colonist? I mean, babies exist now. Ugh, I'm watching your playthrough. Mine keeps going to shit. That sucks. I've reloaded the same damn day 10 times now. Every time I get screwed over harder than a crypto novice. I mean, look, if you want to, you could always lower your difficulty. The game does let you do that at any time. Okay, we're generating tons of extra power now. Do we have much steel in storage? We have no steel in storage. We might have some on the map somewhere, though. Okay, I'm gonna mark both of those for deconstruction. And the mining hasn't gotten done, mostly because Alexis has been so busy studying, which is top priority. We have 2 people who are working at half capacity right now because they don't have their tea. Can relate. I need my tea, too. Alright, we're gonna go deconstruct this. Get good shit out of these spaceship chunks. Incinerator's out hunting. When you're done, haul the steel back. Man, it's not much steel you get out of these, but you do get some components, which are very good. Hey, construction level 9! Lower your difficulty. How dare you say those words? I mean, he already reloaded like 10 times. At that point, why don't you just lower the difficulty? Look at all those stumps. They decay pretty fast, but if you dig them up, it's pretty quick, and you get a decent little bit of wood out of it, so it's probably worth it. Thank you, Big Game Boy. Look at all that wood. Finally. Chatted about short people. You think letting a colony wipe and rebuilding with wanderers is so fun? I mean, it can be, yeah. Building off the ruins of the old civilization. I get it, though. People get really attached to the crew that they have. Oh, yeah, I forgot I have a little bit of rich soil down there. I could use some of that. Although I still have plenty up here to use as well. I should probably make a footpath up here. You know what? That wouldn't even be that hard to do now that I have all this cut stone. I should do that soon. You have a mod that lets you remove stumps automatically? Maybe I gotta pick that up. That seems like a nice quality of life thing. When are we overthrowing the Empire? We're not. Subnado, what are you up to? You're hauling stuff right now. Do you really not have any build job you can do? We're that low on steel, I guess. Okay, well, Busby's mining now, so I guess we're gonna get that steel soon. Come on. There we go. New lovers! Big Game Boy and Subnado jokingly, flirted with Subnado by jokingly half complimenting her sense of responsibility. She was attracted, and Big Game Boy is now lover. And we learned psychoid brewing. Holy shit. That was abrupt. Wow. He did it. That poll isn't gonna last long. The yesers won, and No was in the lead. I'm gonna end that poll. No one was 67%, and like, don't get me wrong, I would have picked no as well. Wow. I can't believe it. Okay, do until you have 10? Yeah, we'll do 10. Wow, we're gonna have to get them a double bed. Double bed. Well, that's a work order for them. What do we pull now? Yeah, guys, figure it out for me. What do I do a pull on now? Fishing, harp. I mean, harp is pretty cool. Doesn't take long to make either. For medicine production, I do need drug production. Oh, battery. That won't even take long. That's important. Pull on if you get raided by humans before the stream ends. I don't want to do raid ones. Those are boring, because raids happen all the time anyway. Okay, Big Game Boy, haul the cloth inside, because we can get some use out of that. Okay, Millie Girl is making some tea. Oh my god, they're going to be so happy to finally have this tea. Are you really going to go put the tea in the storage shed? I guess I should probably make a shelf for this, shouldn't I? It's a small shelf, small shelf. Subnado finished the bed, normal quality, okay. We're gonna uninstall this bed. Okay, Subnado, you're hauling steel to an electric smithy blueprint. Oh, that is important, okay. Busby is tailoring. Incinerator is hauling, and then he's gonna go drink his tea, yes! They're gonna be so much happier. Okay, and we gotta reinstall that there, and then that needs to get moved up. Supnado, I'm gonna need you to do this right now. There we go. Reinstall that right there. Here we go. Ideologion forbids. What? Forbids what? Them sleeping in the same bed together? Did I miss something? Hold on. Spouse only strict. Okay. I don't see anything. Oh, spouse only. They're not married yet. Yeah, that's dumb. I'm changing that. I didn't mean for it to be like that. So here's how you do that, by the way, because you guys taught me in the comments section. What you do is you go gameplay? What was it? General development mode. You go into your Ideologion. You go dev edit mode. And then you can, like, change these. Spouse only mild? Moderate? I guess moderate? But why wouldn't they still be able to sleep in the same bed? Like... Huh. Am I misunderstanding something here? I don't know why if they're lovers they wouldn't be able to love. Right? Like... Is there really not a thing for that? I guess there's really not a thing for that yet. It is what it is. Prohibited sharing bed outside of marriage. What if I switch it to mild? Still prohibited, okay. Well, I'll switch it to moderate, because that's more sane anyway. Okay. Just make it lower, it's a thing? Well, I made it lower and it didn't count, so... There we go. Oh, whatever, she just has a nicer bed for now. Just make it free? No, I'm not doing that. Animal filth, where? Pebbles! Must you? Pebbles does have to stay indoors, though. Okay, I want to make this rec room already. Busby. Get haulin'. Have you drank your tea yet? Yes, you have. Cool. Incinerator, did you? Yes, you have. Cool. They both drank their tea. They're both working at a much better capacity again. Going swimming in the swamp in your clothes. Oh, hey, that's a new animation. That's cool. No, it's the thing was physical love. I think if you set it to free, it means anyone can fuck anyone. It's physical love. Are we still streaming until your neck gives out? Yeah, pretty much. I'm lasting longer than I thought I would. I have a lot of jaw tightness right now, which is part of my neck thing. If you've noticed today, it's very hard for me to end things with the S's. Like, earlier when I was reading off the speech, it kept being weaknesses and strengths. It's hard for me to put the S on the end. That happens when the right side of my jaw is really tight. You ever have that thing where, like, okay, you can test this right now. If you're wearing a headset, take it off. I know it means you won't be able to hear me. That's probably an improvement. Press your fingers lightly on where your jawline is, right underneath of your ear. Now, if you press there where that line is, just lightly, and it hurts, you got some jaw tension problems right now. It shouldn't hurt. It doesn't hurt on my left right now, but it sure as hell hurts on my right. And that makes sense, because my right side has most of my issues when it comes to, like, my head and my neck and stuff. And then lower body, it's a little bit more my left. I say lower body, my hand. My left hand has a lot more nerve issues than my right. And that's because my issues are in the right side of my, like, shoulder neck area. If you got a problem with, like, the right side, like, your nerves that go through the right side of your clavicle, that's what affects your left hand. If it was on your left side, it would affect your right hand. That's why I get the tinglies in my left hand sometimes, when my right shoulder gets bad. Chad, he told us to mog. Brother, I don't know enough about modern slang. I still don't really know what mogging is. I understand that mogging is like mewing. And my understanding is mewing is like trying to look like a hunk or something. Free physical intimacy is a natural part of life with any partner, married or not. RimWorld Wiki. With any partner. Does that mean only when they're lovers or literally anyone? Because I don't know. I know that there's also, like, factions in this game who just sleep around like crazy, and I'm not looking to go doing that. Free and approved? Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause. If I switch it to free. Yeah, I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. Oh, free is how it works without the DLC installed, I think? Are both people assigned to the bed? They can't be on the current rules. I think they can be now that I switched that. Well, I'll assign it like that. And then if everyone just starts banging, I'll go back in and change it back and fix it. Because I don't want them all just mass fucking and then causing problems. That's my concern. But this'll be an experiment. We'll see if that worked. And if people yell at me in the comments later and say, no, dummy, that's not how it works, then I'll know and I'll fix it. Right, I gotta make a bookshelf, because I never got around to that. Bookcase. I'll put it in here for now. Oh, you know what? I'll put it right there. People can't bang us at a double bed, so they must be assigned to it, I think. You might be right about that. You might be right about that. People are yelling at you in chat right now. Well, I know, but the thing is, okay, people in the comment section usually have more accurate information because they have all the time in the world to go Google it first. Whereas when you're in a live stream, yes, you do have the time to go Google it. But I've live streamed for like 13 years now. I know a lot of people just don't. Okay, do we have a power line put through here yet? Kinda. I'll do that. Oh, Rima's messaging me. Is this about Crusader Kings tomorrow? She's just asking about tomorrow's Crusader Kings 3 stream. She's not super experienced with the game, so she's asking like how to set up rules and stuff for it. And I'll tell you guys what I told her in a second, just because it might be information useful to any of you who play Crusader Kings. What I said is, I would say 800 is harder. What she asked is 800 easier to play than 1100? I feel like it is, right? I said, I would say 800 is harder because the Viking Age starts right after. Plus, inheritance laws in 800 AD are Gavelkind, so pretty much a free-for-all with all the kids. By 1000, most Catholic nations had primogeniture, so everything goes to the eldest kid. Much more stable kingdoms when the monarch dies. There. Okay, Millie Girl is doing some studying. That's awesome. It's always important to have someone researching. So what's Incinerator up to? He's making art. Good. Oh my god, look at this. We got everyone working in the new workshop. Busby is, I almost said Bubsy again. Busby is cutting stone. Alexis is tailoring a duster out of the cotton we have. Soupnado's building another workbench, the smithy. Incinerator is working on a limestone sculpture. That's pretty good. Limestone is a very soft stone, but it's very beautiful, so it's great for sculptures. That's some good advice. I'm happy you guys found that helpful. Hey, the smithy's done. Let's make some work orders. I can't make guns yet. I do want to learn that soon, because I'd like to make rifles. Bolt-action rifles are not that hard to make, and they're very good weapons. I like this. See, because they're all in close proximity, they can chat while they work. Helps get their social need in, helps keep their mood high. It just really helps in general. Okay, Busby, can you clean the whole workshop? It's a lot of work, but I do want this room to look nicer, because people are going to be working in here a lot. Commented about button-down shirts to Alexis. Oh, well, we do know that that is an interest of Alexis. Okay. We don't really have any melee fighters. I could make simple helmets, but it's 40 steel each, which we don't really want to spend right now. I can get rid of the crafting spot, because I'd rather make short bows here now. I want to do until I have 3 short bows, and only with pretty high quality people, you know? And we're not counting short bows that are poor quality and lower. Hey, Green. All right. I'm liking how the workshop's going. Now it's all about this. Not much wood outside again. Have to cut more. Millie Girl's studying. Got a bunch of rice up there that needs hauling. It might be robot time soon, because we could use little droids to do some of this manual labor. Having a bot hauling all the time and another bot cleaning all the time really saves a lot of time for the colonists to do more important things. Plus, it gives them more recreation time. The only negative is it gives us toxic waste packs, but, like, we could make a big freezer for that. We've got the power generation. What's Alexis up to? More tailoring. Cool. How we doing on that? Not bad, not bad. We have a lot of normal clothing left over that we can sell the next time there's a merchant in town. I would really like to be able to trade with local trade ships, but we don't have that quite yet. Oops. I wanted this. Okay, here, trees falling down. Good. Torrential rain. Heavy rain. That's a crazy game. Began to pour from the sky. It will cause temporary flooding around bodies of water. Build barriers to prevent floodways from spreading. Oh, flood. That's a new mechanic. We might have a flood over here. Okay. That's kind of exciting. I've never had torrential rain. That's new. That's a new threat. Jungle threat, I guess. Hey, haul that. We're already getting so much more done having Incinerator and Busby having their tea that they need. We don't need to worry about them being starved of psychite anymore. I've noticed they've been in way better moods. Busby's in a shoot frenzy. So the next time we have a raid, they might be in trouble once he gets out there with his arrows. Do you have any water sources that can flood? We have We have these ponds, these marshes. I don't know if they can flood. This is the first time I've ever had a torrential rain. This didn't exist on previous patches. They're probably getting soaked out there. Oh, not yet. Unless it's under here. Soaking wet, yeah. But it's a pretty minor mood debuff. It's not that bad. Royal Tribute Collector. Oh. You can, like, sell them slaves and stuff. I think you could also give them gold. I could mine out this gold real quick. Let's, up the mining priority, then. And see if we can sell them some gold for some royal favor. Is this our only source of gold ore? I think it might be. No gold there, because we don't have much stone in general. There's some plasteel up there, which is very cool. Not seeing any gold. No. Gold is a very bright color. Yeah, we have a lot of steel, though. Lots of steel for such a low mountainous area. Guys? Oh, they're all doing recreation now. Damn. So sleepy, but you want to continue watching? I mean, it'll be here to watch in the morning. Who's our best talker right now? Soup NATO. They're just hanging out in the pouring rain. Guys, you can go hang out in the kitchen or something. You can go hang out in the dining room. I don't mind. Okay, yeah, there's nothing we can do because we haven't hauled the gold in yet. I'm gonna tell her to go do that. Yeah, we have every DLC. Have you played a lot of RimWorld? Because I noticed you built a lot with wood. Yeah, we're gonna be replacing a lot of the walls with stone at some point. And yes, I have played a lot of RimWorld. I've been playing the game for 12 years? Hold on, I can check this. If I go into my email, I can see when I got when my purchase date was. I still have the receipt from when I bought it off the Ludian.com because this was I bought it back before it was on Steam by like a decade. Let me do RimWorld. What's my oldest email with RimWorld in the title? Let me see. Sorry, I have hundreds of emails with RimWorld in the title. Because I used to get emailed for every comment I got, and I have done so many RimWorld videos. Like, I've done hundreds of RimWorld videos, right? Like, RimWorld. If I search this on my YouTube channel, how many results? 209 results for searching RimWorld on my channel. Dude, it is the best. I love this game. Here we go. Your receipt to Ludian Studios. It was Friday the 4th, October 2013 at 11:43 p.m. I paid 20 United States dollars, which at the time was 21 Canadian dollars. Oh my god, that exchange rate has changed so much since then. Holy shit. RimWorld colonist here. Can I show you this picture? Or is it gonna have, like, info on it I shouldn't show? Like, transaction details. Hello, Madrotsto. You sent a payment of 20 USD to Ludian Studios. I mean, I don't need to show it. You guys believe me. So if that's, like, nothing. They wouldn't even give me one respect out of that. Yeah, you know what? That doesn't matter. I'm gonna cancel the digging of that for now. 12 years is a very accurate guess. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's slightly longer than 12 years, though. Or, well, because October, yeah. Yeah, 12 years, that's a pretty good guess. FK in the coffee, told me to catch your streams. I love Deadly Premonition. I almost said Crusader Kings. I got Crusader Kings on the brain because that message from Rima. Oh, by the way, do I still have that on my copy paste? If I do that? Yeah. There you go. Is that the right link? Yeah, I'm going to be on Rima's stream tomorrow playing some Crusader Kings 3. Lumi will be there, Arch will be there. It'll be a fun time. I don't think Lumi has ever played the game. She has 0 hours on Steam. So she'll be new. I'm fairly certain Arch has played it before. I don't know. Guys, can you wake up? Get your shit together. Oh, she's messaging again. Is this important? I find 800 easier. Sometimes at 1000 I spawn in the middle of Aurora. Oh, great. Yeah, people are getting food poisoning because of the dirty kitchen. Fuck, I knew this would happen eventually. I can't believe it didn't happen sooner. Food poisoning sucks ass. You waste a bunch of food. Oh, everyone's getting it. You waste a bunch of food. Everyone starts barfing and moving slow for like a day. Yeah, we're not taking this quest. It sucks. Accidentally clicked the link, got taken away from the stream. Oh, it's okay. Just, like, open it in a tab. Now, I'm thinking about 1213, low-key Yahtzee's best game. Dude, I love Yahtzee's games. I haven't played that one, though. What one is that? Like, what's that all about? Because, like, I played all of X Days of Sauerkraut. I played... what was the name of the one he did where everything is, like, a black silhouette and it's a detective game and you're trying to, like, save the world in 72 hours? That game is fucking cool. What was that one called? I haven't played that in years. It's... Oh, the one that's, like, flashback. Okay, yeah, that game is cool. I haven't played that one, but I looked at it and it looks really cool. I think there's some bug where it infects the whole stack of meals. That could be true. That could be true. Yeah, but what's the name of the game I was thinking of? I have it on my Steam Deck, too, and I haven't even played on Steam Deck, although I bet you it plays great on Steam Deck. Fuck. I feel like if anyone knows the one I'm talking about, it's probably you. If not, if you don't know about this one, ooh, you gotta look it up, because I think it'd be your jam. I think you'd be into it. I have no idea? No. Let me just search my thing. I feel like it starts with a C. The Consuming Shadow. I searched The Sea on my Steam and I got The Consuming Shadow. Dude, if you haven't played The Consuming Shadow yet, I think you'd really like it. It's another Yahtzee game. Really fun one. Man, I gotta stream that sometime. It's also, it's in the Chizo Mythos series in terms of, like, lore, but you don't need to have played any of those games for it to make sense. It just, like, has a little bit of crossover, you know? Like, the gods in that game are the gods from Chizo Mythos, which is also known as X Days of Sauerkraut. You know, 7 days of, what was it? 7 Days of Stranger, 6 Days of Skeptic, Trilby's Notes, 5 Days of Sacrifice? Is that what they were called? Or is it 5 Days of Skeptic, 6 Days of Sacrifice? I don't know. 7 Days of Stranger was the unofficial name for that series, the Haven and Hearth series I did, where it's a 7-day guide on how to go from being a hermit to having your own colony. Those sure are words. I got confused when you said black and white. No, I didn't say black and white. I said things are black silhouettes. You never see a character. They're always a black silhouette. 5 Days of Stranger, 7 Days of Skeptic, 6 Days of Sacrifice. Oh god, I got like all the numbers wrong. Okay, well that's getting built. We can start like doing shit in here. Let's make this into a real rec center, you know? So we're gonna bring these in. Recreation. I want like a poker table. I want billiards. Must be placed with space on all. We'll haul that. Thank you. Cool. And then we can do like a poker table over here, maybe. But maybe like a TV there and a couch here. So the poker table should be... Oh, God, rec rooms always take so much room. There we go. And I'll just do stools for now. Which I can never seem to see. There they are. There we go. Have you played 7 Days to Die in the last year or two? No, I'm like super out of date. I haven't played since the last patch that was right before 1.0 dropped. I heard a lot of people didn't like the recent updates. Oh, he's almost done some art. I heard a lot of people didn't like the recent updates to the game. I was talking with my friend G, whose username is your friend G. Crazy coincidence. She was telling me that they're reverting a lot of changes that people didn't like. So we might actually be streaming that together, like, later this month. Like, maybe near the end of the month. I don't know. We have, like, tentative plans we're putting together. You got RimWorld in 2017. Your first Steam purchase was Terraria in 2011. Yeah, this game wasn't on Steam for the first several years. You just bought it through their website, through, like, Ludian Studios. Made by Tynan Sylvester. Oh, thank you for the membership thingy. I appreciate. The way in which I remember is that 5 and 6 make the most sense for the stories for the respective games, and 7 is ironic because Jonathan is the least skeptical person in the whole game. That's true. That is true. I remember watching... Okay, Yahtzee had a series on his channel like more than a decade ago called like Let's Ramble Over or something. It was really good. I saw every episode. And he did a series where he played through all of those games, the 7, you know, the Shizo Mythos, as he also calls Ecstasy Sauerkraut, those 4 games, the Trilby series. And he did like a developer commentary on it, basically. Food poisoning. And he said that a lot of people at the time really hated the ending of 7 Days a Skeptic. I'm not going to spoil what the ending was. Ego review was amazing? Yeah. He said a lot of people hated the ending. I actually really liked the ending of that game. I liked all of them, though. Apparently people also really hated a certain scene that I'm sure you know what it is in 6 Days of Sacrifice. But I liked it. I don't know. I thought it all made sense. Maybe I'm too forgiving on the plot of these things, but I actually really, really liked all those games. I think the first one was probably the creepiest. Actually, no. Trilby's Notes was pretty creepy. Yeah, Trilby's Notes was probably the creepiest. Although I understand why people hated it because it was parser-based. Parser-based games are kind of hard. I'm not going to argue with that. Okay. We're going to need more wood than this. Ugh. It's like a constant struggle. I need wood. Water patches are slowly getting bigger. Oh, you're right. Shallow flood water, it says. First scene of the game is amazing foreshadowing, though it does kind of come out of nowhere. He retroactively justifies the twist very well in 6 days. I agree. I agree. Maybe it helps that I didn't play the games until all 4 were already out. Because I found them from my favorite Let's Play channel back in the day that got me into doing Let's Plays, Deceased Crab. If any of you remember Deceased Crab, that was the Let's Play channel that got me to start doing Let's Plays like 15, 16 years ago. I used to watch DC back in high school. He still does videos, too. Can you clean the barf out of your room real quick? Yeah, thank you. Major break risk? Ugh. Why? Major food poisoning. Yeah, that'll do it. God, I should probably be doing, like, leader speeches. Just maybe not while you're barfing. I feel like barfing midway through a leader speech isn't very, you know, it doesn't really help with motivation. You can block them with barriers. Yeah. So what is that under? Odyssey? No. Maybe I don't have the tech yet. Yeah, maybe I don't have the tech yet. What can I learn? I gotta learn recurve bows. Doesn't take long, and they're a lot better than short bows. Think you know what I'm talking about with 6 days, although you don't have to allude to it without being obvious? Yeah, you know the one. You know, the one where they did the thing and then the person dies after. You know the thing. I don't think that'll spoil it for anyone who hasn't played yet. People die in the games, woo. I'm not gonna tell you who dies. All right, can you please refuel these real quick? It's really important that we keep the lights on. Thank you. Yeah, you know the scene. You know the scene. And you get why people complain about it. Liger is hunting Blackfire the macaw for food. Okay, well, there's no way we can intercept that. Oh no, Blackfire has died again. Oh, how could it happen? Wait a minute. Blackfire has soul transferred into this other macaw. How could it happen? It's a Christmas miracle. It's a Septober miracle. I love this game. Cow 1 gave birth, yes. Do you guys have enough food in there? No, you don't. I need to start growing hay. Hey Arnold! Na 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 na. God, it's that shit all over again. Guys, what was the thing I was streaming like a year ago where I just kept saying, hey Arnold? What was it? Was it Payday 3? I think it was Payday 3. No, it was probably RimWorld. I bet you it was RimWorld. It's my fault that you guys always get Hey Arnold stuck in your head. You're welcome. Should I get that on my Stream Deck? I feel like I should. I feel like I probably should get that on my Stream Deck, shouldn't I? Man, if I could whistle, I'd be whistling the Hey Arnold theme at all times. Like, you guys would... You would hate this show more than you already do. The only thing you think of is the TV show Arthur? Why would you think about Arthur? Just because it was like on in the same era, I guess? Fucking dude. When I tell you to deliver shit, actually deliver shit. Instead of being like, I'm gonna go harvest a rice plant across the whole map. Look, the rice can wait. Oh, oops, that last one was a misclick. Did I ever start the other poll? I think I forgot. Oh, yeah, we don't have another poll. Chat, can you help me come up with another poll? Oh, battery done. Next is recurve bow. Okay, large sculpture. Millie Girl is greedy, so she needs one in her bedroom at some point, but I think for now I'm actually going to put it in the rec room. You can queue manual orders now, or is that... Oh no, you can do that for a while. You just hold down shift while you do it. Okay, Subnato's working on that fence. Good. Subnato. Food poisoning recovering at least, but still. Millie, clean the... you can't clean barf. And you still have fucking sleeping sickness. Okay, he's almost developed an immunity. Oh, oh right, and I say, hey, what a wonderful something day. Yeah, you're right. I haven't watched Hey Arnold in a very long time. Arthur was your jam, but you never watched Hey Arnold? Hey Arnold was pretty good. You know what I don't know? A lot of things, but also, you know, we've talked about how if you hit the like button on a stream, it gets promoted more, right? But what happens if the YouTube stream is one that has been scheduled ahead of time? Like, I linked you guys the Rima Avanstar stream that I'm gonna be on tomorrow, right? But what happens if you like it now? Does that not add to the engagement tomorrow because you're not there live? Or does it add to the engagement anyway? I have no idea. Is Big Game Boy gonna go cut that? Yeah. There. Now we can finish this. And we're gonna immediately deconstruct all of that. I'm telling her to do it right away. There. She doesn't need to do the rest yet. I just want them to have access to the other side of the pen so they can keep eating the grass. Okay, it's still not large enough for this many animals, but it's large enough that they'll be fine for quite a while. When my colonist got sick last stream, and now I've fallen ill, near recovery. What kind of black magic shit is this? Well, everyone just got food poisoning, because the dirty kitchen finally came back to bite us. Alright, this is the thing that I wanted to just be tea. Critical importance tea. We'll keep the tea there now. According to Spiffing Brit, it did promote it. Don't know about other metrics. Okay, good to know. Then I will link this again. Everyone go like that stream from Rima, because I'm gonna be on there. Lumi will probably be there. I'm waiting to hear back from Rima on if she's gonna make it for sure. Arch is gonna be there. It'll be great. It'll be fun. Lumi's never played it before, so I can only assume it'll be a disaster. And if you guys want to see more of us stream together, then over on Arch's live streams page thing, we did a whole playthrough of Borrow Trauma together. That was a fun time. Had a bunch of people there for that. Dev was there for a bunch of that too. And a bunch of other people that I half know. In fairness, the vast majority of these people I half know. In fact, Rima was only there for like a third of the streams, even though she was in the thumbnail. And when she was there, she was the sub-pilot, and she was usually wine drunk. Okay, ritual opportunity soon. Which one? Harmony Jubilee. We still need a new name for that one. It'll be on the 7th. Okay. Okay, well, we need a ritual spot in here as well. Oh, we can start a United Festiva? Festa. We need a new name for that shit. Can start anytime. Okay. Salutations, haven't watched part 3 yet, might after the stream ends. I hope you have fun watching it later if you watch it later. God, there's so much barf. Yeah, Busby, can you clean the lab? Thank you. I'm sure Millie Girl doesn't want to smell barf all day while she works. Okay, she's hauling that sculpture. Cool. This is a rec room now, right? Oh, it just says room because most of it's not done. Okay, Busby, I need you to start hauling stuff in here. Did you set a new poll yet? No, because you guys haven't given me a good idea for a poll. It's because you hate me. I can think of no other reason. Would you fucking haul more than, like, one piece of wood, please? Like, you can carry more now, right? You can carry 33. Really? Man. Just because you suck at everything. How could you? Okay, cleaning animal filth, that is pretty important. Retro, can you stop shitting in the house. Okay, this counts as outdoors, and it should not. Because this is indoors now. Cool, okay, hauling wood to table, that's important. Oh, we need more wood. I need wood. Cut all of this, because it's close to the storage. I gotta, like, increase the storage room, too. It's gonna start getting really full. Alright, we have a completely unowned room there. Well, that's fine. We can use it for prison stuff for now. I was about to make an elephant in the room joke. Well, this room is now very spacious and somewhat impressive. Mostly just because there is a sculpture. What's the beauty thing again? T. 200 beauty added to the room for having a limestone sculpture. Awesome. You know what? This is already the longest RimWorld stream of this playthrough. Mostly because my neck has been fucked up, and so I haven't been able to do long ones. I don't think I'm going to be able to last much longer, though, to be honest. It's mostly my back bothering me today, but that's because I was shoveling yesterday after the snowstorm, and it really did a number on my back. Yeah, I'll do that. So start a poll. What will happen in the next raid? We lose a colonist. Gain a prisoner. I mean, multiple things could happen. Or it interrupts a party. Did I spell interrupts right? Oh, probably not. Start poll. There you go. That doesn't look right to me. I think I spelled that wrong. Okay, cool. Fuel that up. As if the wood consumption problems weren't bad enough. Now we're consuming twice as much wood ambiently because we have 2 generators. We need them, though. We were running out of power. Now we can build a battery, and I'd like to. Just so that the moment one goes down, we don't just run through all of our power. Oh, we have a slate sculpture, normal quality. This one's gonna go in Millie Girl's room because she needs to beautify her room a little bit because she's greedy. She doesn't like that she doesn't have an impressive bedroom. She also needs a cape. I forgot that. That's part of her special apparel. Cape. Don't make it out of the crazy good shit. And I will bump that to top priority. Don't have enough fabric yet. Maybe I should up the size of the cotton farm. But we already have so much farming going on. It's too much for one person. Short bows are made. Good, 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 good. What quality? Oh, short bow are 2 separate words. Okay. We do have a good quality that's equipped. The others are all normal qualities. Okay. Who has no weapon? It's Alexis. Okay, Alexis, when you're done hauling that, go pick up a bow. Just so you've got something. Better than nothing. In Busby, you've got a weapon, weapon, weapon. The only person without a weapon is Big Game Boy, but he can't use weapons, so that's fine. Perfect. Mechanic Quest isn't too hard. We could work towards that. That's true. I remember it being pretty easy. I do think we should do it soon. Okay, this is now officially a rec room. Because we have a poker table made. Good quality one at that. ate up a bunch of our cloth, of course. But that's fine. Can I make that? No, don't have the cloth yet. Can you just finish that real quick? Thank you. Ooh, ritual soon. Relaxing socially in the lab. Alexis is playing poker by herself. Weird. I gotta say, the colony's been going pretty well so far. I think something I'm gonna do soon is start replacing some of our outer walls with stone, because right now if a wildfire happened, there wouldn't be much we can do to stop it. Inner walls with wood, it's not that big of a deal. Outer walls with wood, you're asking for problems. We do have cut stone now. In fact, I should be upping the amount of cut stone we aim for. I'm gonna up that to 500. Art is going well. Incinerator basically just spends all of his day making arts. Here we go. They're playing poker. Millie Girl's reading a book. I mean, it's a cookbook, so that is good. Hand of Fate. Alright, sleep through that night. How's the food situation? It's not bad. I do think that maybe we should start having a little bit more food at a time. Rainy thunderstorm. Let's hope this doesn't lead to a wildfire. Sometimes the fires from the thunderstorm don't get put out before the rain stops, and that's a problem. I've missed the whole stream. Dang, I'll watch the VOD when you upload it. Oh, I'll get it uploaded and viewable in like under 12 hours, I would say. Really, the upload time is the problem, because these streams render really fast on modern, like, Premiere, but the upload time takes a little while, and then YouTube takes forever to render it on my side channel, because my side channel's still really small. It doesn't have, like, priority rendering yet, or encoding, rather. Critical alert, fire! This stream is fire! Ugh. Do we have any home area to clear? I'm fine with this so far. This is all fine. Why don't you multi-stream? I get asked this a lot, and I answer this a lot. I think the stream is much better experience for the viewer when the entirety of the chat is all in one chat room. You can't do that if you multi-stream. Back in the day, there were websites you could link to where you could merge chats that way, but that's trying to get people on an alternative website, which also doesn't really work for everybody. So, yes, I would get more viewers and promoted more and probably do better if I had it all as one conjoined thing. But I care more about, like, the show being fun and watchable than I care about, like, the metrics. Does that make sense? Alright, I'm gonna need a bunch of you guys to haul rice real quick, because I don't want people having to do a big walking trip before they cook every time. So just grab a bunch of rice and get it in the freezer. There we go. There's plenty for now. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense? Yeah. I think about these things, and I care about these things. Sometimes you gotta make decisions that aren't as good for you as a streamer or a YouTuber or whatever, but that make the show better. And this does make the show better, having everyone in one spot. I still do stream on Twitch. Sometimes I stream on YouTube, sometimes I stream on Twitch. But I don't stream on both at the same time. I'm not saying I will never, because things might change, but for now, that's my logic behind it, and I'm pretty happy with it. Notice this on Twitch, but there's a lot of gambling ads. Whatever loophole's being used so that's legal needs to be closed, in my honest opinion. I mean, I don't find gambling ads that egregious. I don't gamble, but I live in Ontario. Every TV station has gambling ads. Every radio station has gambling ads. Every time I listen to anything on Spotify, 95% of the ads are gambling ads. It's normal here. If I had a time machine, you'd stream on Hitbox. Hey, if I had it my way, I'd still be streaming on Hitbox. That website worked. But nope, Hitbox got a Zubooed. Became Smashcast. Then Smashcast died because it got a Zubooed. Fuck. Azubu really ruined everything. And if you're saying, what the hell's Azubu? Exactly! That's how bad Azubu failed. They killed their own website, and then they bought Hitbox, and they killed that website. You don't know Azubu because it was such a failed streaming platform. Because it sucked ass. Alright, slightly impressive. Is that enough to make Millie happy? Yes, actually. She is finally happy with her bedroom now. Good. She will ambiently be in a better mood. That makes things a little more stable. Miasma Rig are attacking immediately. Okay, hold on. We're scrambling the troops. Skull and Phaser. Okay, Phaser here has an auto pistol and is a really good shot with it. Oh, that's not good. Skull has a machine pistol and is also a really good shot. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. This might be dangerous. The poll will be answered. Okay, Game Boy? Now is not the time to walk up there. I'm gonna put you to indoors only. Here they come. Okay. Where is everyone walking right now? Okay. Yeah, we'll do this for now. Here they come. Oh! Okay, we gotta be careful about them trying to flank us, but we just got a double hit on Skull. Shot both legs! Nice. Okay, Phaser. Oh. Yeah, I'm worried about Phaser. Okay, I don't have great cover here. Get behind this palm tree sapling. It's not great, but it's something. Hey, they're already fleeing. Okay, Subnado, you're immediately gonna go capture Skull. Come on. I don't know if we're gonna reach her in time. Nah, she's running. I don't think we can reach her. Ah, out of range, yeah. Okay, Big Game Boy, you're going back to unrestricted. Yeah, not gonna bother chasing there. Oh god, there's still fire. Is there fire anywhere else? Yes. Okay, we gotta just hope for the best on that. Okay, okay, can we take Skull live? Pretty hurt. Tending to Skull, good. Super Justice, yeah, they're raiders. Convert. How bad are the wounds? Cut to the torso, cut to both legs. Lot of bleeding, extreme pain. What's this person good at? Great at mining, great at shooting, has potential with plants. Psychically hypersensitive and super immune. That's pretty cool. Not incapable of anything. This is a pretty good character. No longer incapable of walking. I'm surprised considering how much she's bleeding. Okay, Big Game Boy, clean the prisons so there's less chance of an infection. Yeah, they're not unwaveringly loyal, too. We're getting pretty lucky on that. Haven't had anyone unwaveringly loyal that we care about. Okay, clean the room again. Thank you. And leave that meal for them. Okay, wait. Did it just get dirty on your way out again? Fuck. How did you do that? There. Is it clean now? Good. Okay, the room is clean. We left a meal for them, and they're completely patched up and not bleeding. We took care of that so quick and easy. Well, 83% of you voted on gain a prisoner, so I guess you made a good guess. Awesome. And we're just hitting the 2-hour mark on the recording, too. I think now's a good time to cap this off, because I need a walking break pretty severely. My neck is rough, I'm thirsty, I'm getting a little hungry. And my throat is getting kind of sore. Hope you guys had fun. I'll be streaming this game again before you know it. I also want to get back to streaming some Wrestling Empire, because that's always such a fun time. And maybe I start on, like, the next SmackDown vs. Raw game sometime soon. Love me those games. Oh, and I need to get back to Super Mario Mon and Pokemon, Fire Red Rocket Edition. That's what it's called. Damn, no party interruption? I wish. I love when you have a party and then it immediately gets interrupted. Yeah, I hope you guys had a fun time. This will be up on YouTube sometime tonight as soon as YouTube can get it processed. It'll take a little while, I'm sure. And if you're watching this on the main YouTube channel, then click the link in the description to go to my new side streaming channel to go subscribe, because that's where the high-quality versions go of this. Because, like, you're seeing the streaming version right now. On the other channel, you'll see the locally recorded version. It has better audio and better video quality because it's locally recorded. It's not just, you know, the stream version, which gets encoded by YouTube Live and is lower bitrate and everything. The local recording version always looks better and sounds better. So, yeah. Oh, right, and one last link. There you go. That's Rima's Crusader Kings 3 stream, which will probably be on tomorrow unless something happens and we need to reschedule. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.